Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning into today's video. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you're not, welcome back. So y'all listen, this is what's going on. Okay, so I haven't touched my head for about a good 2.5 weeks, going on 3 weeks, and back up in here, right? We got dreadlocks back there. So it's time to wash. It's time to wash. I actually took See, look, I'm trying to take out the scrunchie. It got wrapped up in my head. The scrunchie's literally stuck. Like I was saying, there's dreadlocks back here, and as you can see, my hair is just knotting things. And it looks presentable in the front because I had to like do stuff today, so I had to look presentable. So I just kind of like slapped gel down to make it look nice and sleek. But baby, it's actually a wreck. Okay, so for this video I am going to be pre-pooing, shampooing, and deep conditioning and detangling. Okay, so that is what this video will be focused on. How to this is just a routine for extremely dry natural hair. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and get this scrunchie. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get scissors. Try and get this scrunchie out of my hair. This is a scrunchie fight. I'm calling this a scrunchie fight because what? Sis is dragging me right now. Oh. Okay, we made it. Alright, so I'm going to start with a pre-poo. I'm going to be using water. I'll be using 3 different oils just because they have different consistencies. One is Jamaican black castor oil. The other is my Afro Sheen 3-in-1 nourishing oil. And then also there is my Tailored Beauty Grow Thick oil. Okay, so I'll just be switching and interchanging because that's what I want to do. Okay. So sometimes life really does just get in the way, and like it takes a lot of work to wash your hair. So sometimes you just can't get to it because you have so many other things going on, and that is okay. But you might be suffering the consequences like me, but what can you do? Ow. Alright, let's see. Oh gosh. So based on the conditions of my hair, I'm going to actually go and get in the shower, completely wet my head, and then detangle with these oils, okay? Because right now, I don't know if this little spray bottle is going to do enough. Okay? I'm going to be spraying all night long, okay? So let me go jump in the shower and I'll be back. Alright, so it's all wet. Let me put it in 4. Alright, so I've got my first 2 sections and my hair is already wet, so I'm now going to apply my oils. The Afro Sheen oil is a little bit more watery than the other 2, which makes for great slip. So it helps me to detangle, or at least try to detangle. So when you're pre-pooing, just gently separate any tangles, kinks, or knots in your hair. So just gently separate the strands and work your way through. Make sure you're detangling if your hair is super tangled before your shampoo. that will help you in the long run, especially with the detangling process. And I think jumping in the shower and just wetting my entire head was the best decision. It's a lot less, or it feels, ooh, here comes the section, but it feels a lot less tangled than I thought it was. And you can see this knot over here. I hate these knots, I really do. You can see this is kind of knotted up too. So let me work my way through it. I'm like, should I just cut these knots out? That's what I was afraid of. We'll see. We'll just keep detangling. Alright, we'll save it for conditioner. I'm not going to cut anything, any fairy knots, or do anything until after I deep condition. Alright, so I've pre-pooed half my head and we have knots. So many knots. Here's another knot. Let's see if you guys can see that one. Here are some more knots. This is like really knotted up. Another knot. Small knot. Small knot. Small knot. Big knot. Really big knot, and more knots. So you guys get the point. That's how this pre-poo is going. I don't want to rip the knots out. I think I'm going to just shampoo, and then once I get to deep conditioning and combing, hopefully they'll just come right out. If not, then I will cut them, okay? All right. I'm just honestly really shocked at this section. Like, this section here is on something else. I mean, this side is decent. Like, there's still some knots over here, but this side is like OD. Okay. All right, so now I am ready to shampoo. All right, so I'm going to be washing with Curl's Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Wash. Then I'll be deep conditioning with Uncle Funky's Daughter Heal and Renew Intensive Hair Mask. This is one of my favorite masks. It actually has protein in it, which is why it's one of my favorite. So make sure you are doing your monthly protein treatments or using products that have protein in it so that it is repairing and restoring your hair, okay? Alright, so I'm going to shampoo the first section, but I picked the Blueberry Bliss shampoo because it says rich and creamy sulfate-free cleanser guaranteed to soften the driest kink, hydrate the driest curl, and encourage healthy scalp and hair growth, okay? And so I needed to hydrate the driest kink and soften the driest curl, or whatever it said, because baby, it's a lot going on. Alright, so I'm going to jump in the shower, rinse, and we will get into this deep conditioning and detangling. Alright, so I have rinsed, and while I was in the shower, I was thinking about my game plan when it comes to conditioning, or deep conditioning I should say. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this mask to each section, and then I'm going to let it sit. So right now it's actually about 12 o'clock. It's midnight literally. So I'm going to put this conditioner in, go to bed. Let the conditioner do what it do overnight and tackle these tangles and knots and kinks. And then in the morning, I will come back and detangle, okay? So I'm gonna save the detangling for tomorrow. It's important, I say this in a lot of videos, I know, but it's important to let the conditioner do what it needs to do and detangle your hair before you go raking through it. And I know my hair needs that extra TLC, those extra few hours. So I'm just gonna rest, wake up, and get back to it, okay? So with the shampoo actually made my hair feel very silky. My hair did not feel dried out at all. And that's exactly what I was expecting. That's what the bottle said it would do. So I think Curls did a really good job with making sure that the product matched the description. So yeah, my hair definitely felt hydrated during the wash. It did not feel brittle or dry or like my hair was matting. You know, some shampoos can be so dry. Oh yes, by the morning, can you imagine? Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more water. So this really penetrates my hair overnight. Cause baby, especially these ends. But yeah, I feel my tangles loosening already. So I'm just really working it through there, finger detangling a little bit, and then twisting it up. Haha, y'all see me already working my way through it with the finger detangle. Okay. Alright, so I am done applying my conditioner. I'm going to let it sit, work into my hair, and I'm going to go to bed, okay? To sleep, I'm actually going to, I ran out of the little plastic cap, so I'm going to use just a regular plastic bag. And then I'm going to use this cap, which is like satin on the outside, but it's shower cap-like on the inside. So that way I'm still comfy, and I have that extra layer of protection so my pillows and sheets don't get messed up. Alright, so I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So I have slept. You guys can probably tell by the lighting that it is the morning time. And I am ready to detangle. So I haven't even touched my head, literally. Like, I just got out the bed, brushed my teeth, did some yoga, set up my calendar and things like that. And so now I'm finally ready to detangle, okay? So let's see. How am I sleeping? Luckily, I didn't sleep too rough. Okay, all right. Okay. I didn't sleep too rough, so nothing fell off my head. Alright, so I am going to just detangle in sections. Ooh, and my hair feels so good. Oh my gosh, it feels so detangled already. It feels completely saturated, like it just absorbed all of the hydration from the conditioner. So I am going to spray it with some water just to, you know, re-moisture, because it did dry up a little bit when I was sleeping. Okay, so I see some of my knots starting to fall out. or I should say, or comb out. And my hair is still tangled, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, I really let it go. And I think that it's so tangled and knotty because not only did I not touch it for 2 weeks, but also the style that I had it in a low ponytail. And when I tell you, I was just sleeping on it, like sleeping on the ponytail every day, like not putting on a scarf, not putting on a bonnet, like I really was just letting it go, okay? So here we are now. This is why my hair is super tangled and knotted, but I'm still gonna get through it. Alright, so now, ooh, where did the sun go? The sun literally just... Wait a minute, I know it ain't about to rain. Oh no, the clouds. Okay, the clouds got it. So now I'm just running my fingers through, just feeling for any knots. I do still feel some knots, and those I am going to cut out, okay? Because if I've gotten to this point and I still have knots in, yeah, it's time to just cut them. All right. At some point, you can only detangle so much. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, or no, 2 cut, 1 pulled, and then here's another 1 cut. So there's 3 cut. Jeez. Alright, here's another one. Gosh. I hate this. I really do. I feel like I can work this out though before I cut. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Like, wow, I hate doing that. Alright, so I'm just going to work my way through these sections and make sure my hair is thoroughly detangled. Alright, so here is the first section: washed, detangled, and deknotted. Alright, so I finally worked my way through my entire head, and as you guys can tell, most of the knots were in the back of my head rather than the front. The front was a lot easier to get to because I have been sort of maintaining it just to look presentable, but I just completely let the back go. And you know, when I was wearing my hair in that low ponytail, I kept saying to myself, man, wash day is going to be a hassle, but I'll worry about it on wash day. And here we go. So I added more work to my plate by purposely neglecting my hair and not putting on my scarf and my bonnet and things like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching me wash, deep condition, and detangle my knotted natural hair. I hope this video helps you guys who are experiencing fairy knots. Sometimes, you know, the only way to get rid of fairy knots is to literally just cut them out of your head. Also, make sure you do hairstyles that allow your hair to stay somewhat detangled. And for me, I had the one style in my head that actually aided in the fairy knots. You know, a bun or a ponytail, it's like all your hair is together rather than like a twist out when you, or even a wash and go when you have your hair shingled into different clumps and things. So just putting it into one messy bun and one low ponytail just really messed me up and made me have to do a little bit more work for this wash day. Alright, so let me show you how much hair loss I had. So I saved all of the knots. Literally saved all of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my gosh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh gosh, 13 knots. And then my shedding, this is how much I shed from this detangle. Okay, so here's the knots, and then here's the shedding. Gross, I know, but I want to show you guys just, you know, for educational purposes, and to show you guys that I shed too, I get knots too, and I too am trying to manage and figure out different ways and techniques to just help me on this natural hair journey. So I'm actually about to run to this black-owned beauty supply store, and I'm going to actually vlog it and pick up some products that I can use to style my hair now that it's washed and conditioned. So that's what I will be doing today. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. Make sure you tune into the video of me using the products from the Black Beauty Supply store. Once again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.